Brilliance Audio.
The Last Green Valley by Mark Sullivan. Performed by Will Damron. With love in our hearts, there is nothing we cannot overcome. Chen Yang. Preface. People told me I would never find another untold World War II story like that of Pino Lella, the hero and basis of my historical novel, Beneath a Scarlet Sky. I honestly believed I would, however, and paid close attention to the dozens of letters and pitches I received from people telling me other stories from that time period. They were all wonderfully interesting in their own way, but none of them matched my criteria, which were that the underlying tale had to be inherently moving, inspiring, and potentially transformative to me and so to readers. Then, in November 2017, I was asked to speak about Pino to the Noontime Rotary Club in my hometown of Bozeman, Montana. A retired dentist came up to me afterward to outline a story a local man had told him. It caught my attention immediately. 2 days later, I put the man's address into my GPS and saw it was less than 2 miles from my own. The closer I got, I felt odd, and I had no idea why. It wasn't until I pulled into his driveway and got out of my car that I realized I was no more than 200 yards away from the home where I'd first heard Pino Lella's story nearly 11 years before. That story changed my life. I went to the door, knocked, and my life changed again. Within 15 minutes of listening to the particulars of the story of the Martel family, I was more than interested. By the end of 2 hours, I believed I had a tale to tell that would be a worthy successor to the tale that inspired Beneath. And I'd heard it in the same little neighborhood where I'd first heard Pino's story. What were the odds of that? For the next 15 months after that first meeting, I interviewed survivors and researched and traveled to critical locations in the story, including the ruins of an abandoned farmhouse in deeply rural, far western Ukraine. From there, I retraced the dangerous and remarkable journey of a young family of refugees on the run westward in a wagon with 2 horses, often caught between the retreating German armies and the advancing Soviets in the final chaotic year of World War II. I trailed the Martels' route through present-day Moldova, Romania, Hungary, the Czech Republic, and
Sample complete. Ready to continue?